high, low, and everywhere.
Yeah.
Did they say that? I'm not much of a camper, so this has been a real experience, but I have a lot of empathy for, especially for the women. You know, no privacy, no place to go, there's no shrubs. I think it was a real difficult trip.
Check that cinch. Come around, come on.
They were pretty uncomfortable the whole trip. If it rained, they got wet, and if it rained 2 days in a row, they got really wet and miserable.
Come on. Come on.
This is a way to get teachers involved in teaching geography more than just place names. And so National Geographic wanted to get that information to teachers, and the teachers could use that back in the classroom.
Are we all ready? Wagons off!
Okay, come on. Ha, ha. Come on, baby.
Learn a little more geography so I can teach my kids a little more, try and get across to them appreciation of what many of their, not parents, but great whatever, went through to get there. Experience of going 15 to 25 miles a day in a wagon or walking or horseback was a killer. They lost, some groups lost as many as a third of their company.
This was a hard trip that people made. Once they got on this trail, they were committed. They'd sold their farm. They couldn't turn around and go back. It was terribly grueling. That's why it's lined with the average 6 or 7 graves a mile. This journey pushed them all to the very utmost limits. This is something that happened to real people, and that's what you need to take home to your classes, is that these were real people out here. This wasn't John Wayne standing up there in front of the screen saying, "Come on, pilgrims, we're burning daylight." This is people dying. It was pretty tough. We're just getting a taste of that on this trip. We're just out for a week. But I think these people are getting a pretty fair, at least some empathy for what these immigrants, our pioneer ancestors, endured.
Come on, baby. Come on, girl. Come on, baby. Come on, girl. Pull, later. Pull, Matt.
Give me help, Dad.
Get up there.
It really is. It's something I can take back to my classroom and show the kids that life was not easy.
Wind's been blowing and it's raining and the weather hasn't been real good and it gets real monotonous and real tiring. 6 days is about enough for me.
I think that they're getting a lot of good information that they can take back to their classrooms, a lot of experiences they can take back to their classroom. So in that respect, I think it's been a huge success.